Good morning friends, how are you all doing? Today I have the review of the L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour matte range, and I heard so much positive reviews about this over in the American channels, and they finally brought these out in Australia, so I have to get one and give myself a try because I have oily skin and this is targeted towards that. And curiosity took place. I first initially got the foundation, but now I also got the primer and powder. As I was saying before, this range is targeted towards those who have oilier skin or those who are currently in warmer weathers. And within the Australia release range, we have 6 foundation shades, 4 powder, and of course the only 1 primer. And within the range, being the pale girl that I am, I got the lightest shade of each. So the lightest of the foundation is called 11 Vanilla, and the lightest of the powder is called 123 Warm Vanilla. Now, to save you guys some time, I'm reviewing each one of these items, going from my most favorite to my regret buy. Starting with the foundation, the texture is like a whipped cream formula. L'Oreal describes this to be a water-based foundation, which I find really unique in the drugstores. And how I apply this is just like how I apply all my other foundations. With my fingers, it's super easy to apply and blend, but it does set quite fast. Saying that, you do get plenty of blending time. For example, I always miss blending on my moustache area, and I always seem to go back and blend there. It just blends so seamlessly and so smooth, and I've been really enjoying this. And also when you have this on, it just sets. There's the tiniest amount of transfer, the tiniest amount of all the foundations that I've ever tried. Believe me, I do blow my nose a lot during the day, and when I do blow my nose, the tiniest amount come off on the tissues. So I'm really impressed by the staying power of this foundation. Wearing this on the face, it feels super lightweight, and honestly, it feels like you're wearing nothing at all. So the first day I tried this foundation with a little bit of powder on my nose because I always get oily there, and I had a 9-hour workday without any oiliness, which is amazing because I usually get oily after about 5 hours in the office in the air conditioning environment, but this foundation is able to keep me oil free all day long. And when I came back after work, it just gave me a really nice finish. It doesn't look oily or super matte, so I'm really impressed by this by this foundation. But this foundation by itself, I do realize that it does oxidize to about half a shade darker if you don't set it with a powder, so I do recommend this with a powder. Speaking of powders, I got the one in the lightest shade, which is called 123 Warm Vanilla. I don't usually get any of my facial products or face products in warm or yellow base, but this was the lightest shade in the range, so I don't really have an option. The texture of this powder is really smooth and finely milled, but I do find this to apply a bit more dry or a bit more powdery, so I do recommend applying this with a big fluffy brush so you don't deposit too much product on the face. But as you wear this throughout the day, you'll realize the powderiness will actually go down and kind of melt into your skin to create a very natural skin-like texture. And wearing this powder, I had a good about 6 hours without any oiliness, and it just, after when the oil started seeping through, it just felt like it's melting into my skin, and it just created a very natural flawless canvas. And I was really amazed by that finish because I never had any powders that did that. Normally it just gets oily and it goes bam, oiliness, but with this powder on top, it just felt like it kind of worked together with my oiliness to create a really nice finish on the skin. And of course, wearing the foundation with the powder, there was no oxidizing. And finally, moving on to the primer, I got this one because after swatching it in store, it made my hand feel super soft and touchable. When applying this, it feels like any other silicone primer. It does smooth out the area and camouflage the pores, but after about 5 hours of wear on this, and only on the nose area because I've been saying throughout the whole video, I get the most oiliness there. It felt really heavy and also really oily too. So I would say give this a miss because the initial application is good, but longevity wise is not so great. So out of the whole range, I'll definitely recommend to give the foundation a try, and if you do have a color match in the powder, give it a try too, and of course give the primer a miss. And that was my review, guys. I hope it was somewhat helpful for your shopping decision. If you have any questions, please comment them down below. And I also purchased these new L'Oreal Lumi highlighters, and I know they're not in Australia yet, but if you want something on your future shopping list, do let me know if you want a review below. And as always, thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch my video. Please don't forget to subscribe and like below, and until next time, bye!